Puzzle games are one of the most up-and-coming genres and have been for a few years. Whether you're a fan of Portal 1 and 2, Outer Wilds, Blueprints, or you're 80 years old like my grandmother and like Candy Crush, I'm here to tell you today about a game I know you've all forgotten about, if you've even heard of it at all. This game was once the subject of thousands of players during its prime, and many notable YouTubers showed up to play during its heyday, including Jacksepticeye, my second goat, and PewDiePie, my third goat. Even I show speed. And this whole time, you've probably been asking yourself, Moguyo, you old biddy, what the heck is this game? And first off, rude. I just turned 19 like a couple of days ago. Second, I'm getting there. Patience or you'll be one. Sit upright, hold on tight, and enjoy your ride as I tell you about the greatest puzzle game of all time. Hoo-yah. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, brother, not this game. But hear me out, literally. I'm here to show you why this puzzle game is the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep it down. Anime women. Hunipop came out January 19th in the year 2015. Successfully funded by a Kickstarter, the developer Ryan Coons of the studio Hunipop released the full version of the game for the public to enjoy. The game was a smash hit, earning raving reviews from many popular magazines and blog sites like Kotaku. It's strategically deep and challenging enough to kick a Candy Crush casual's ass. End quote. But don't misread the room. Unlike Candy Crush, this game is in fact an adult game with sexual themes that should not be viewed by a younger audience. One watch of Markiplier's series can establish that fact pretty quickly. This game was received well enough that it spawned 2 new games expanding off the first one. The second game tripled the player count of the original, so clearly people are excited to see a sequel. Sadly, the hype generated from the release of the sequel didn't inspire many to go back and play the original. And the whole point of this video is to remind people about this wonderful game that I so deeply enjoy. The main points of why I believe this is a phenomenal game are quite simple. The satisfying gameplay, the atmosphere, and the relations with the characters. No, not that type of relations. Get your eye on the ball. Not that kind of ball. Ah! The gameplay loop of Hunipop is quite simple and easy. You ask girls questions, and they ask you. Much like real life! Whoa! During the date, you are presented with 20 moves on a grid that will fill up with tokens. To successfully pass the date, you will need a certain level of affection, or points. Matching 3 or more tokens on the grid will affect those points in one way or another. Most tokens give affection, but some improve other metrics, such as joy tokens, which are the bells, which give you extra moves. Passion tokens, the hearts, which act as a multiplier. Does it sound confusing? Well, it kinda is. It's a puzzle game, numbnuts. Once you get the hang of these tokens and the effects they have, the gameplay starts to feel easier, as well as a lot more satisfying. The ultimate goal of the game is to sleep with every girl. I'm not gonna be sleazy about it. You knew what you were getting into when you clicked on this video, or you didn't. Well, now you do. And to do that, you need to go on 4 dates, with the 4th one being at night, to allow for the act of nope, that sounds too rude and scary. To travel to the Garden of Eden. Nope. Fuck! The dates are one of the best experiences in this game, but also one of the worst. They are phenomenal for strategy fans who love thinking and puzzling and all of that. I don't. But it's a fan for players like that if you like that sort of thing, because it allows you to set up the combos to get the points you need, as the dates exponentially grow harder, and harder, much like you when you see the whip. So you need to get your points up to pass the levels. The points required to pass the dates scale exponentially while retaining the same amount of moves, forcing the player to get better or to upgrade their traits. Talking with the girls and going on the dates gives you credit called Honey? It's been like 10 years and I have no clue how to pronounce this game. Anywho's, the Huni collected allows you to upgrade your different traits. Like all dates go, after you go on one, win or lose, you receive money, even better than real life. With all this Mooney, you can buy gifts and various things to give to girls, each liking a different thing. For example, the Latina Kiana has an important gift type that she likes. All of Mexico! This game not only has phenomenal gameplay, but it's a riot too. But enough about the gameplay. This isn't a tutorial guide walkthrough how to learn lesson blah blah blah. Shut up. It's a video to get you to try the game at least once. Once you get into the game and see the atmosphere, if you're anything like me, you'll fall in love with it. The atmosphere of this game is one that is done so well, but one thing I truly have to give credit to is the music. The music is phenomenal. I even bought the soundtrack and listen to it almost every day. Yeah. Listen, some of these tracks are genuine heaters, okay? Hear me out. If you've been a GigaChad watcher of my stream, then you've almost assuredly heard the soundtrack played many a time before. And my stream watchers can tell you, my music playlist is unrivaled. Jonathan Wandegg, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Johnny, can I call you Johnny? Don't get mad at me, please. Johnny is a massive composer who has done a lot of work on games like Welcome to the Game 1 and 2, which I loved and scrutinized. If they have that big of a name working on the game, you know the music is gonna be one in the Hall of Fame. Just like most rhymes, right? Now you gotta pay me some dimes, cause I do the crimes, cause I got that time, Now that that's over, the happy-go-lucky tunes of this game always have me tapping my toes, twiddling my thumbs, and sometimes even I'll get up and hit a little boogie on it. The music isn't only part of the atmosphere that makes the game stand out. The art. The art is beautiful. Not that art. Well, yes, that art, but you need to play it for yourself to get that art. No free rides on this train, bucko. But the art style of the girls, combined with the subtle vicissitudes of the background, allow the user to become absorbed in the world that Honeypot has created. Now, that was a very big sentence, so let me break it down for you. Tits and ass. What am I doing there? The art done by Risky Prahesa is some of the best art around and is a breath of fresh air in the modern gaming world where companies are so focused on saving money instead of hiring good artists. Black Ops 7. But that's another video entirely. To sum it up, the atmosphere created by Team Honeypot is second to none in the puzzle game genre. Maybe even in gaming in general. I'm getting roasted for that one in the comments. Please be nice to me. But that isn't all that Honeypot has to offer. The characters. The characters in Honeypop consist of 12 girls. Tiffany, Aiko, Belly, Jessie, Lola, Nikki, Audrey, Tiana, as well as some secret characters. It reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Yeah. Secret hidden outcomes and secret hidden mini-games. Secret hidden girls in hard puzzle games. These girls represent a stereotype, so you can dip your toes in any genre you like. If you're into, as Markiplier said, mega bitches, Audrey is the perfect one for you. Why anyone would pick that spawn of Satan's cloaca is a whole other story, but hey, if it's you, mega judgment, you're getting judged hard. Each of these girls have an interesting and unique characteristic about them, whether that be the way they talk, the food they eat, the gifts they like, the mannerisms in which they speak. I don't know why that last sentence became 16th century English, but hey, Honeypop will do that to a brother. The characters also have various other factors that make them, one of which is the hairstyles and outfits they can wear. Every few presents gifted or dates completed, a new hairstyle or outfit will unlock, and these outfits just complement the art that much more. So if one hairstyle gets boring, change it. If one outfit doesn't suit your fancy, change it. There are endless combinations of hairstyles and outfits. Not really, there's only like 36 per girl. But enough gushing grannies about the art style. Another thing that this game does beautifully is the writing and the dialogue. You can use this machine. You look like you need it more than I do.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is why I have many women. But the dialogue choices you have to make have to work towards each girl. Just because one girl likes one thing doesn't mean another girl will like the same thing. The more questions you answer correctly, the more Hoonie you get, the faster your traits level up, the more skill you get, the higher the puzzle game, the bigger sis, the more sex, the more... The dialogue, much like real life, isn't just about you asking questions. The women ask questions and they make sure to grill you hard about every single thing they've ever said. And if you get something wrong, you'll never be seen again! Whoa! Alas, my sweet frogs, we are at the end of why I think Honeypop is the best puzzle game that has come out, and why you, yes you, even, yes you in the back, way in the back, yes, yeah, you, who's picking your nose, even you. The design and dialogue and atmosphere this game brings to the table is something that makes it so worth playing. You need to stop forgetting about it and give it a playback. So if you're bored and thinking about a game to play, why not give Honeypop a try? I think it's safe to say, at the end of this god-awful video, that you all were my hoes. Please make sure to leave a like, because it does let me know that you guys do want more content like this. And make sure to leave a nice comment, such as, "Hey Moguyo, thank you for reminding me about this godly good Gustavius Gooder game I forgot all about. I love this game just like I love your amazing content." And consider subscribing, make that tiny channel number go a bit bigger. But without further ado, I thank you guys so much for watching this video essay, and I will see you guys in the next video.